Hey guys, so I'm getting a lot of these Tell Me Anything readings. I quite like this though. I think my plan going forward is to do all the star sign readings um, like in advance and schedule them. And then in the week, I'm kind of a bit more free to do these Tell Me Anything readings. My cat wants to say hello. I don't know if you heard that. She's been very needy today. She really wants. I like to pick her up and have a little bit of a slow dance with her in the kitchen. And normally she'll allow it for what, maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then she'll wants to scramble down. She'll make, she'll wriggle like she wants to get down. But today she just wouldn't get down. I kind of like went to put her on the window ledge after a minute, and she was just like, nope, I'm staying right here. So she's in a very cuddly mood. She's been following my children all around the house as well today. I don't know if that's any significance to your reading. Sometimes these things are, but this reading, I am going to call it the yellow tennis ball reading. Now, I don't know if somebody has a dog and they throw a yellow tennis ball to them. This is quite a common thing, I feel. So I feel like this is something if this is your reading, I feel like this is something that's particularly noticeable for you. Like, you'll have done it probably on this day or the day before, or you're going to do it tomorrow, and it'll be significant. It feels like the yellow tennis ball that's the indicator to show me who's this reading is for. So maybe you are a tennis player. I don't know. It could be a number of different things, but it was like in and out of sleep, right in front of my mind's eye. All of us. I think I was actually awake. I don't even think I was like drifting at that point, but right in front of my mind's eye, like this. It was like tennis ball, really bright yellow tennis ball, very very vivid. For a couple of seconds, and then it went away. I was like, right, okay, tennis ball. And then they kind of showed me three more images, kind of quite briefly, so I didn't get a lot of detail. But the first thing I saw was it looked like a picnic in a garden, like an outdoor picnic. I think there was a tree to the left, like there was like a long picnic table, a tree here. So it's like the picnic was in the shade of the tree. And they're telling me to keep the sun off the food. And I could see a variety of food. There was like lots of plates. It looked like when there's like a children's birthday party or like a get together, and everybody kind of brings a plate, and you have the stuff over the top, and the cling film or whatever, and you take it off. So it was like picnic table full of food. But I couldn't see much. I think I saw some grapes, but I can't be confident about that. But what was really noticeable, what really stood out for me, was it was on a blue checked tablecloth. Now, I don't know if this is also as significant for the reading. The main thing for the reading is the tennis ball, but these are like three other things that they showed me. So this blue checked tablecloth. Then I saw the Six of Cups card from this deck, which has on it a man with like... I'm sorry, I'm going to shut the window because of those construction noises. They showed me the card, and there's a man on it. He has like a blue check shirt. So that's two blue checks. And then... I think I might have just got what this is. But then the third thing that they showed me was a really old TV show, and I used to watch it when I was, how old was I? Maybe about 11, 9, maybe, I don't know. But it was a TV show. It was like an American sitcom, but it was a family of dinosaurs. There is somebody I follow on Twitter, and they've posted a few tweets about this recently, so I don't know if that's like stuck in my subconscious, but excuse me. Coffee all of a sudden. But yeah, this dinosaurs sitcom. But they showed me the dad very clearly, actually. I'm going to have to stop and get a drink of water. But the dad in his red checked shirt. When this happens, when my throat chakra goes like this, it's because somebody's having trouble communicating something. So I'm glad it's happened, because you can hear that this has come on suddenly. And it is a thing here where somebody needs to communicate something. So there's a reason why this is happening. But yeah, the dad dinosaur had on a red check shirt. So I don't know if that means anything to anyone. But I just got two blue checks and one red check. I don't know if somebody's dealing with like paying bills, like they've paid two bills and two have cleared, but one's bounced, something like this. It could be for somebody. It doesn't have to be that, but that's what I just kind of got from that. Can you see how my voice is completely cleared now? Maybe somebody needs to confess that they can't pay a bill. I don't even know. So we do have what started this read. I'm actually going to drink water and then we'll continue. So yeah, that is basically all I had. Tennis ball, blue check, red check. And as I was kind of making my cup of coffee, getting ready to do this reading, I also randomly got a song in my head. It did come out for a reading a while back, but it's not a song that I commonly listen to. It's quite an old song. But just into my head, I got Some Girls by Rachel Stevens. Some girls always get what they want. All I seem to get is the other. Dreams of number one last forever, but the champagne makes it taste so much better. So I'm getting maybe like a dissatisfaction, like, you know, you promised me something, you promised you'd make me a star, is what she says in that song. I want to get to the top. It's like somebody wants to be famous, perhaps. I don't know, take it or leave it. But I don't know if the name's significant, Rachel or Stephen, because I got another song by the same performer right at the end of this reading. So Rachel and Stephen could be meaningful names for somebody. Doesn't have to be. It's just an idea. It's just a synchronicity I noticed. So yeah, Some Girls by Rachel Stevens. Now, I started to pull cards. Basically, I'm just pulling cards for the tennis ball. Okay, so the other stuff you can take or leave. The tennis ball is the thing that I'm pulling cards on. So the two cards that it gave me at first were these two. Unexpected income and thief. So maybe somebody's got unexpected income, there's a thief around, somebody's trying to steal from somebody. I don't know. Let's plunge into it a little bit more, right? So for unexpected income, I've pulled out Knight of Voices and Page of Cups. So unexpected income, Knight of Voices, Page of Cups. The Knight of Voices is action, communication. It can be news coming in. So unexpected income could be somebody telling you something, giving you a piece of information, something coming to light that you weren't aware of, especially with that Sun card there. Page of Cups sometimes symbolizes is Pisces energy. The only main energy I'm picking up in this reading is Pisces, possibly a Venus placement in Pisces over here connected to a masculine energy. I'm actually picking up on three energies in this reading. A masculine energy who's a mature man, not the main male though. I don't know if it's somebody's father, or I don't know. Take it as it resonates. So the mature man, woman one and woman two. Okay. Yeah, I know. So here we've got the Knight of Voices, action being taken, news coming in, communication. This could be what was unexpected, and it could be something. It could be an unexpected apology with the Page of Cups. It could be somebody coming forward who's a bit childish emotionally. It could be a very immature love offer, something like this, like somebody opening up the heart. But the Knight of Voices is the stronger energy of those two. So the song that I got for this was Hedonism, Just Because It Feels Good by Skunk Anansi. Just because it feels good, it doesn't make it right. So you can go and look up all the lyrics to these songs if you want to. I'll put them all in the description box down below. Yeah, just because it feels good doesn't make it right. So I don't know. But there's a thing there, again, I picked up on one masculine energy, two feminine energies, because she's saying, do you still do the same moves, those special moves for someone else? So it's like, are you still playing the same games? Are you still... I am getting that somebody could be moving away from one person to move to another, possibly. It doesn't have to be that. There may be like different storylines going on here. But then I moved to pulling more cards for unexpected income, and I got adjudication, choice. This card's called choice, and the Sun card. So adjudication, this is like judgment, a judgment call being made, somebody needing to make a decision. With the choices card as well, I'm really getting strongly somebody is making a decision between two pathways, two choices, two sides. You've got these two sides here. You can see there's a woman at the top, woman at the bottom, woman at the top, woman at the bottom. The Seven of Cups indicates choices, sometimes too many options, so confusion over the number of choices in front of you. 2 of inspiration is needing to make a decision, needing to choose a path. So a lot of decision making going on here. I do feel like somebody's closing out a cycle, because you've got round and round, just to kind of show you this, round and round, and the world card. So the world card talks about learning the lessons, completing a cycle. But you can see the spiral shape here, spiral shape here. I don't know if spiral shaped shells like this is particularly significant to anyone. Spiral staircases, possibly. Again, this is almost like a curved staircase here. So I'm really getting this kind of like going around in circles energy, wanting to make a decision but kind of going round and round and round in circles, because there's indecision here, confusion over the choice, what's the right choice to make. So there is a sense of deception here though, adjudication, making a choice. But the 7 of Voices says that there's this is a card about, yeah, it's a card about deception, about sneaking around in the night, about dishonesty, these kind of things. You can see there's a girl here who is like, looks quite sweet and innocent, and there's a girl here who is not so sweet and innocent, right? You look at those foxes there. So like she's showing her teeth. So I don't know if this is one energy, maybe somebody who's a little bit, you know, nice one day, horrible the next day. It could be that somebody's in a cycle with somebody who it's like, you know, some days are great, some days are awful. You know, every time this person comes back with an apology, they get taken back in, but then it's only a matter of time before, you know, the situation flips and they show that kind of other side. I don't know if this is connecting with the readings that I've been doing over the course of the week. There was the Event Horizon reading, and I've forgotten the name of the other one. The one that wasn't the Event Horizon reading, the one before that, which was talking about, there's this general sense of like women empowerment, women coming up, which again, if you go and watch the videos to that Rachel Stevens song, it's a bit creepy actually. They kind of come out of the sewers and then walk around in the sunlight and then go back to the sewers. It's a bit of a, I don't quite understand the message that they were going for with that music video, but yeah, I don't know if something's coming to light with this sun card here. Something's coming to light about some sort of deception, some kind of, somebody's getting some truth, some clarity here, unexpected truth, an apology, like this is the truth, I'm sorry, but this is my choice, I'm going to end this cycle and move on, because the 10 of Swords indicates, again, an ending, something completely ending, is quite a painful ending, and then somebody moving on. So a truth spoken allows somebody to move on. Sometimes this feels a little bit like a betrayal, a stab in the back, which may indicate why there's this apology here. But I do see ultimately somebody is going to close out this cycle and move on. It's kind of the tail end of this section of the reading. So just to kind of go through the songs that I got: Adjudication, 7 of Voices, and The World. I feel like somebody's wrapping up, choosing to end a cycle where there's been some sort of deception. So the song that came through for this was Copycat by Billie Eilish. Copycat trying to steal my glamour. Why so sad, honey, can't have mine. Don't be precious, don't be kind. You've committed a new crime, right? Thief up here. This can indicate courts, but the court, there is a courthouse card that didn't come out. So I feel more it's like somebody making a judgment call rather than it being like an official court situation at this point. But there's a thing about prisoner as well, so I'm not sure. You've committed a new crime. Push my buttons every time. You've got your finger on the trigger, but the trigger finger's mine. By the way, you've been uninvited. Maybe that's what this is. Somebody's taking action to cut somebody out. You've been uninvited because there's disharmony here. The 2 of Cups in the reverse is, this is not an equal relationship. These people do not see eye to eye. There's an emotional imbalance here. There's no equal give and take in this situation. This specific 2 of emotions though, I did a reading on this a while back because it's very kind of unique to this card, because no matter which way you look at it, it's the same. So I almost feel like somebody's looking at a relationship and they're like, it's been going round and round. They're telling me spin cycle, like a washing machine. It's been going round and round, and ultimately they're saying, no, this isn't right. I need to walk away from this. Possibly because there's some kind of deception. Could be self-deception right here, but I feel like, you know, somebody's actually seeing something for what it is now. Yeah, so that somebody's off, somebody's picked a door. With this as well, I was kind of getting, you know, Scooby-Doo, where it's like you go through a door and you come out another door and you're like, how did I get here? I've had this not for a long time. I used to get it as a teenager though, where I'd open a door at the bottom of a staircase, and I used to live in a pub, and there was like a fire door, like a, not fire door, but like a heavy automatic shutting door at the bottom of the staircase to the private area. And at the top there was another one to kind of like the part where we lived, because there was like letting rooms as well. So I had this dream where I was like, I kept going up. I think I was going down the stairs. I was going down the stairs, and every time I exited the bottom door, I'd come out at the top, and I just kept on going faster and faster, like trying to, like I was like basically half falling, half flying down the stairs at the end of it, like trying to get through the door. And it was like I had to get through the bottom door before the top door closed, because it was on one of those automatic hinges. And that's how I could get out. So I was trying to do it really fast. So there's something again about kind of going through one, it's like going through one door and coming out the other and being like, how did I get here? You can see there, it looks like the sun and moon is shining through here. So it's like, are you going to choose the sun, which indicates happiness, wish fulfillment, clarity, truthfulness, or are you going to choose the moon, which indicates deception, fears, but also intuition? So it's kind of like, this is the choice, right? Are you choosing light or dark, is almost how it feels. Are you choosing deception, or are you choosing a clearer path with the sun? So yeah, I don't know, copycat. Somebody could be some kind of, because you've got the thief card, there could be some kind of almost like copyright stuff going on here, or almost like, yeah, copycat, like impersonation, like the world card can indicate the internet, so there could be some kind of identity theft or something as well going on here. Identity theft, someone stealing someone else's ideas and claiming them as their own, something like this. I don't want to scare anyone, it's just a possible things that could possibly be going on here, is like sideline, side hustle, I don't know. So what came through for the choice card, the Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups, is Bella by Ricky Martin. She's All I Ever Had. Now, it is the Spanish version. I know the English version. I only get the odd word of Spanish. I'm not fluent, so I don't know if somebody is Spanish speaking. But I can hear it playing in my head in Spanish, and I don't even speak Spanish. But she's all I ever had. So maybe difficult, if this is a relationship, it's difficult to let go of this person, because it's like all this person has ever known. She's all I ever had. How am I gonna live without her? I don't know, something like this. But there is a decision being made. There is clarity coming in with the Sun card and the Ace of Swords. That is like Knight of Swords, Sun card, Ace of Swords, all surrounding this decision, these two paths that could be taken. And somebody is ending the cycle and moving forward. I don't know what choice they've made, but there's something that's ending. They are moving forward. So the song that came through for this was Prisoner by Miley Cyrus and Dua Lipa. Prisoner, prisoner, I can't get you off my mind, off my mind. God knows I've tried a million times. Oh, I can't control it, I can't control. Sorry, I'm terrible singing, but it's sometimes I have to sing it to remember the words. So I don't know. Take that as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. Let me just shuffle everything up a little bit and we'll kind of move these over. I know, Kitty Catto. I know you want attention today. So let's keep going. Just give me a second. I'll actually just read you this round and round card, just so you know what this says. I'm going to read you the relationship message, because I definitely feel, I mean, I'll read you both. Round and round, essential meanings, the spiral quality of events where a lesson isn't quite integrated, cycles you are challenged to break. Okay, this is, I swear, like none of this is set up. This is exactly how the cards came out, right? And here you are breaking the cycle, like completing and walking away from a cycle after some indecision about choices. I'm gonna have to shut my door. Sorry, 1 second. having a noisy afternoon, apparently. Construction noises, cats and children. Yeah, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. And here you go, this is getting that new perspective, right, on the spiral. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear you've gone backwards, the truth is that you're standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view about your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. Relationship message. So if it is specifically about a relationship, are you wondering, how did I get here again? It reminds me of that song, This Is Not My Beautiful House. Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised if you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time, for you learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. So I think as someone's moving forward, I feel like they're moving out of deception and moving into a cycle of truth and honesty. But there is still a lingering sense of something not quite being right. So if I move over to this set of cards, now we have this thief card, which is a bit of a worrying card. So there may be a thief in the equation. This was clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Swords in reverse. It's also been clarified by this mature man, the dog, and the snake. Now, I really puzzled over this because with this mature man, you've got the Lover's card and the Ace of Cups. This is like a new love interest, a new attraction here for somebody. The Lover's card does indicate a choice in love, though, sometimes. I'm really seeing it though as somebody choosing their heart, somebody choosing love, someone choosing to follow the heart in a situation, to prioritize love. That's the way I read this Lover's card. And it's also coming with this King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is very, very emotionally mature. They do not mess around. Very loving, very supportive, a lot of time for people. Again, it could be somebody's father. But you've also got the Dog card, which is a card about loyalty, faithfulness, companionship, taking the lead of your own life. But then you do have these two cards, so I don't know if there's a sense of self-deception going on here, or somebody fears deception. It's strange. I don't know if somebody's presenting as this magnanimous King of Cups, a benefactor, but secretly they've got ulterior motives. But every time I've clarified this, it's not coming through as this. So I don't know if this is actually somebody's fear in this situation. I think the way that this is coming through, and I'm saying this 90% confidently, right? So there is a 10% area of doubt here. So somebody be careful. It could be that there's overlapping storylines and overlapping situations here. But somebody is trying to find internal happiness. Somebody does have wish fulfillment, but there is this sense of somebody blocking this situation because of fear or self-deception. This is here with the Moon card. Again, fear, self-deception, secrets. So it's like, because somebody doesn't have the full truth of the situation, this is like there's a missing puzzle piece. This is like there's more to learn in this situation. So because somebody can't see everything clearly, because there's secrets, this person's blindfolded, they don't have this clarity, there is this feeling of like fears coming to the surface, which, to be honest, this person here is showing as actually a very, very a very kind person. So we'll see. Okay, I don't want anyone to be like 100% into this, because I'm going to be honest and say that these cards worry me, but I see it more as, I think the second female is quite unsure about how to take this person. It feels like with this wish fulfillment card, it's almost like this feels too good to be true, so there must be things hidden here. Or there's this sense with it's like there's something that I don't know in this situation. It looks really good on the surface, it looks like my wish fulfillment. But because I know that I've not got full honesty right now, I'm suspecting that things are going on that I can't quite see. I think is how it's coming through. So before we go into this, the song ran over and Too Funky played by George Michael. Now this is significant actually. Again, these names could be significant somehow. George Michael. But Too Funky, hey, you're just too funky for me. I gotta get inside of you, and I'll show you heaven if you let me. Sometimes the snake card can indicate Kundalini energy, which is very sexual energy, very like almost like earth magic, full chakra alignment, powerful feminine energy. So I'm not sure. It's the Queen of Pentacles as well, which is a very reliable person. No, it's not. I always say it's the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, very sexy, very magnetic, confident. Yeah, very sexy. Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment with other people. Most of it looks really, really good, right? I've forgotten what I was going to say. I completely forgot what I was going to say. Now, with the Thief card itself is clarified by the Six of Materials, which is the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords in reverse. So I do want to read some of these cards to you. The Thief card, though, before I say which songs came out, there's something going on with the lights on these two cards. So I am seeing this thief as the mature man. I don't know if somebody's been accused of being a thief when they're not, or somebody's been accused of stealing from this mature man. I'm not quite sure, but this, as I say, this man is coming through as this King of Cups who's very loving, and this boy always looks like an orphan to me. So it's interesting that the light shines on the orphan. Now, when I read the Six of Pentacles cards, it's what I was picking up on, because there's something about different perspectives on a situation. So it's almost like this man's doing very well for himself. He's very wealthy. He's quite all right, you know, on a financial level, on a tangible level. But this boy, he's not even got socks on. He's in scruffy clothes. Is he even going to be able to afford to eat that evening? So this boy is in, you know, if you think of Oliver Twist, this boy is in a lot more need than this wealthy man. So yes, he's stealing his watch, but is it like you know, a thief stealing a loaf of bread type of a situation where actually maybe the boy needs it more? So I'm not excusing thievery, but there are different ways of looking at a situation. And I always think it's almost like he knows that the boy is stealing the watch. He's almost like allowing the boy to steal the watch, knowing full well that he's taking it because he knows that the boy is going to be better off with it. And you can see here as well, there's like two lights and one light is lit up and it's on this man. So it's like, it is coming through as Piscean energy for me. It's quite kind. Now, it doesn't have to be a Pisces person. It could just be like an element of the chart. Again, I am picking up on this kind of maybe like Mars or Venus in Pisces, especially with all this love here. It's like people with a Venus placement in Pisces kind of have a bit of a bleeding heart. They're attracted to people who are dependent on them. It's kind of like, especially masculine energy. You can think of it as being they want to play the role of the knight in shining armor. They want to be the person who saves the day. They like to run in and rescue the damsel in distress and support them and nurture them and love them. So it's coming from a very caring, almost chivalrous place. There is a tendency though, which again is what I'm kind of picking up on, of people with this placement to kind of sometimes get wrapped up in a bit of a fantasy, again with this card here, and they can sometimes fall into love affairs a little bit more easily than other people because they have this sense of wanting to run in and support and rescue. It's kind of like, it's almost like an Achilles heel in love for people. So I don't know if somebody is dealing with like a father who maybe has been taken advantage of by, or maybe some of the people in the family think, oh, this person's taking advantage of this person, but it could be that this person is actually returning, you know, maybe this person has a lot of finances to give, but maybe this second person is actually providing support and nurturing and love to this person. So it's equal, it's balanced. It's just that from the outside, it could be seen that somebody's taking advantage of someone, or somebody could be taking advantage of someone. There's different storylines. I don't have the answer. I'm just reading the different ways that I can read these cards. Now you had George Michael just randomly played, so I don't know how it fits in, but I specifically asked for these cards, and I got, I think it's originally a Marilyn Monroe song, but it's Every Baby Needs a Dad, Dad, Daddy. I'm going to pull up the lyrics. Okay, so it was cold outside of Tiffany's. I was shivering in the storm. I walked in and asked a gentleman, could you please keep me warm? He asked me, how come a baby doll has no comfy place to go? So I told that kindly gentleman my tale of woe. Every baby needs a dad, dad, daddy to keep her worry free. Every baby needs a dad, dad, daddy, but where's the one for me? Rich or poor, I don't care who. If he hasn't got $1 million, then a half will do. Every baby needs a daddy. So obviously it's talking about adult relationships, and a daddy in terms of somebody who is going to be a provider, somebody who's going to care for somebody, for the feminine energy. So again, I don't know if there's a female energy taking advantage of somebody who is kind of a little bit more wealthy, you know, a mature male father figure. I don't know if she's actually genuine, and you know, maybe the external family see her as a thief. It could not be that at all. You know, it could be that there's some very beautiful energy here. It could be that it's literally talking about orphans. As I said, this child here is an orphan to me. There is an orphan card that didn't come out, but it could be that somebody's doing foster care, adopting, something like this. So there's different ways I could read it. But I do want to read this card because it's quite significant, I think. These readings are always so kind of all over the place, but I don't know. I'm describing it as best as I can. Giving and receiving, the flow of abundance, being charitable, charity, right? Charity. He's like I said, it's like a Dickens tale where he's allowing the orphan to steal from him, like, and allowing it because he's so kind. Accepting help from others, power and balance, sidestepping a miserly mindset. So I feel like this person is not miserly. May it rain roses. The muse whispers, sacred mirrors are all around, and when the energy flows in perfect balance, all parties are served, loved, found, helped, seen, appreciated, and empowered. She reminds us that we live in a duality that strives to distribute resources and power, between the states of having and having not, and between gifting and being gifted. She shows you that needing to receive and needing to give aren't all that different, aside from your perception of who you think you are when you're standing in either spot, right? So who are you in this situation? Are you the man allowing the child to take your watch? Are you giving, or are you the child receiving support because you are in need? So it's a two-way. It's balanced and it's two-way, right? And this person is ultimately, I don't know if you do believe in, you know, your soul being judged when you die. You know, the light is shining on the situation. So I don't know. So aside from your perception of who you think you are when you are standing in either spot, imbalances of energy can arise from holding on to things too tightly, stagnation, and not being able to hold on to them at all. And both states can stem from a mindset rooted in scarcity. Give freely, share, open your gentle generosity, and consciously create your gift of time, energy, and money. Kind drops of generosity, prosperity to make. This flow state lends porosity. I give all that I take. I give all that I take. So it's about giving back in a situation and also paying it forwards, because you know that karma will eventually return that to you. So I feel like somebody is giving with a very open and generous heart, and it could be that somebody is being seen as taking advantage of this, but I don't know if they are. I don't know if they are, or if that's just a perception of somebody viewing this situation from the outside, right? So the Page of Swords, do I want to read that? No, I won't read that. But what I was getting from it is the Page of Swords in the upright is somebody who's gathering information. They're kind of like a student of knowledge. They're trying to get all the puzzle pieces of something. They come up with ideas because they gather knowledge. In the reverse, it's like somebody still has some learning left to do. Maybe somebody hasn't quite completed a cycle. There's still learning left to do. Or somebody is holding back on communicating something, holding back a truth, which is what I'm feeling quite strongly. And I feel like it's this the masculine energy, and it's a truth about who they choose to love is how I feel. And I feel like they're choosing to love a new person. It doesn't have to be romantic, but I do see it as a choice between two women on this card, two women on this card, two women on this card. So someone choosing between two people here, two doorways, choice. I feel like somebody's choosing to follow the heart in a situation because they want their wish fulfillment. So here's the offer of love. Am I still recording? Just a bit worried that it's going to turn off. So the interesting thing about that Every Baby Needs a Daddy song is it's by someone called Cat Michaels. So you had George Michaels, or George Michael, and then Cat Michaels. So I feel like the name Michael could be significant. Maybe this person's called Michael. I did clarify to see if it's Archangel Michael, who is like a divinity that tarot card users often call in when they need protection, or there's some kind of love situation going on. He's kind of a protective spirit, and the Archangel Michael card didn't come out, so they're not talking about Archangel Michael, they're talking about somebody else called Michael. And this was actually pulled on the Thief card. What have I got here? Mature Man, Lovers, and Ace of Cups. I got Zombie by the Cranberries. In Your Head, Zombie. So I don't really know what that is. So take that as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. I asked why. I said, why did you give me Zombie by the Cranberries for this? Maybe it's somebody's favourite song. And they gave me Let Me Entertain You. And maybe somebody's got an Irish link as well, possibly. That song makes me think of Ireland. But Let Me Entertain You by Robbie Williams. Again, Robbie Robbins is a common name that keeps coming up for me. Hell is gone in heaven's ear, there's nothing left for you to fear. Shake your ass, come over here and I scream. I'm a burning effigy of everything I used to be. You're my rock of empathy, my dear. So I feel like the feminine energy is the rock of empathy for this person, or vice versa. So it's something with the habits you've learned, but with the generation that's got to be heard. You're tired of your teachers and your school's a drag. You're not going to end up like your mum and dad. Again, this could be somebody's dad. So come on, let me entertain you. Again, you had that thing about wanting to be a star on that Rachel Stevens song. So there could be somebody who works in entertainment, possibly. I don't really fully understand it. What have I got here? King of Cups. So I pulled a card on this King of Cups next. And I'll read you what it says about this King of Cups card. Again, beautiful energy here, with the dog symbolising loyalty, faithfulness, companionship. The King of Cups, who is incredibly emotionally nurturing. But then you've got this Seven of Swords. So again, I don't know if it's like some kind of self-deception, or somebody presents as this and then there's like deception behind it. I'm not quite sure what that is. But as I went to read this Muse of Emotions card, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, so 12:34, because you know there is progression here. Somebody's coming out of this cycle, they're closing the cycle, they're moving forwards. And what else did I see? I've got it written down. The page number, again, so funny, but the page number for this card is page 69. So that talks about yin yang for me. I'll just show you the Muse of Emotions, page 69. So I'm seeing significant numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, page 69. Excuse me a second. Sorry about that, I took a phone call. So yeah, let's read about this King of Cups, because they're coming through as a lovely energy. Oh, sorry. I can't get any peace today. Right, okay. This King of Cups then, Muse of Emotions. Compassion, joy, the freedom to feel all the emotions as a way to self-discovery, transcendent states of bliss, meditation, inner calm and knowing, being totally in touch with your desires and with balanced and peaceful emotions, avoiding moodiness. Prompt, rinsing the shadow, right? Like rinsing the shadow, getting rid of the deception. So I feel like this is what somebody's doing. They're rinsing the deception, getting rid of the shadow energy by acknowledging it and by shining a light on it, possibly within themselves. But then it has this kind of meditation thing, which is this 9 of emotions, which is wish fulfillment, finding happiness within oneself. Come, tiny vessel of love, to the place where the water drops off and pours everything into the sweet shell of life. This message of the highest love resides where all the bits and pieces of your anger and sadness are brewed and alchemized into beautiful experiences for the soul. For they too are experiences to be cherished and learned from. Come meditatively, quietly and calmly, with everything you are. Leave nothing behind, for you will need it all in this place of mindful understanding. Steer clear of manipulation and moodiness. So it could be a temptation to manipulate, to control. Steer clear of manipulation and moodiness and come into the night on the sweet waves of kindness. For those are the waves that will push you past the riptide. They will float you to... Interesting, Riptide, that Vance Joyce song came through for one of the other readings as well. They will float you to the sandbanks of connection and invite you to explore your inner world with the gentlest compassion. Your task is to simply be true to your heart and accepting of the nature that is, as the healing waters of the pure love are headed your way. Attend awareness of perception, reaction, emotion, empathic and true. Sensitive wisdom who crosses this sea, the subtle magic of now lies with you. So it is showing as a very beautiful, pure, real connection, but I feel like somebody is balancing out their shadow side and the light side. They're acknowledging their shadow tendencies, perhaps, embracing everything that they feel and acknowledging it, including this kind of like Kundalini sexual energy, and it's bringing them to this very, very, very strong state. So I will read this actually. I'll read the 9 of emotions as well. Interesting reading, a lot of depth to it. No pun intended. A gift from the universe, dreams manifested, enjoying your rewards, fulfillment and satisfaction, gifts and a positive message from spirit. Prompt, rainbow recognition. Sometimes it's as simple as floating. The universe doesn't gift beautiful endings to those who simply have talent, confidence, faith, or wisdom. It grants them to those who are brave enough to go after what they want. The belief that it is needed. Only that you are enough to begin. You don't need to be totally there yet to know that you are worthy, loved, and whole. Just put one foot in front of the other. When you wish your dreams to life, how big are you making them? Are they luminescent enough to keep you going when things get a little dark? Do they light the way when you forget why you wanted them in the first place? Remember that it can be easy, that it is easy. You do have everything you need to reach out and accept this gift from the universe. It's not other, it's yours. Make a choice to go get it because your gift is on the way. A tasted life of wishes brings the up and downs of joyful strings, and after all my learning sings, my satisfied rewards forth springs. So gorgeous. So why the fear? Why the blocking? I do think it's because intuitively somebody knows that they're not seeing the full story. There's something they still have to learn in this situation. So that rings alarm bells for them. It's like when the alarm bell rings, when you know that something being hidden, you fear the worst. So I do feel like somebody's coming forward with the truth, which I'll come to in a minute. But I'm just figuring out where I'm up to. So the King of Cups. I think I generally asked about what's going on in this section here. And I got The Other Girl by Kelsey Ballerini and Halsey. So I'll just pull up the lyrics to this one. So I do sort of feel like somebody's closing out a cycle with one person and moving towards a new relationship, but there has been deception that is, somebody is trying to cut out the deception, trying to be truthful. But it does feel like there's these 2 girls. So I bet you're from out west somewhere, hazel eyes and dark brown hair, and everything you wear fits just right. Hang on. I bet you drink martinis dry and never let him see you cry. I bet you're more promiscuous than I. I bet you're bold. I bet that's why you seem to occupy his mind. I bet you're smart. But do you know about me? Is it me? Is it you? Tell me, who is the other girl? Who's the first? Who's the fool? Who's the diamond? Who's the pearl? Are you mad? Me too. And I wonder in his world, is it me? Is it you? Who's the other girl? Who's going to put on the red dress, scarlet letter on her chest? Can't love with all this on her conscience. So quite a lot to unpack here already. So two love interests, two women. I feel like this person is closing out a cycle with one, or he has to make a choice. Who are you going to choose? I feel like somebody doesn't want to be deceptive. Somebody doesn't want to be the other girl. Who's the first? When you leave the room, is it her that you're thinking of? All these kind of things. Are you the one he's talking to when he gets up and leaves the room? He comes back with a distance in his eyes. Maybe I should be the one to leave. My cat's coming in. But damn, when he starts loving me, it makes me think I'm all that's on his mind. And, you know, it is possible to love two people. It is possible to love two people and to have your heart entangled in two different places. And again, this is where I'm picking up on this Venus in Pisces energy of, with all this water, with maybe a Gemini placement as well there. Feeling torn in two directions, feeling it's like almost like going in and saving the day for someone and then accidentally being like, oh crap, now I've got two women and I love them both and I don't know who to choose and I don't want to hurt either of them, but I know I'm going to have to hurt one of them. So I do feel like this person, I don't think they've been intentionally deceptive. They're showing us wanting to be loyal. They, you know, somebody doesn't want to be a thief. It's like, who's going to wear the scarlet letter, right? Is this second woman going to be the thief of hearts? It's a sticky situation. It's not good for anyone, basically, at this point, it feels like. Let me just check and see if there's any more lyrics there to pull out. I think that's it. So, yeah, as I say, somebody's making a choice to close out one cycle. It's going to be a painful ending, but they are moving forwards. And it looks like they're choosing the new love. Again, it's not everybody's reading. Don't panic if that's not what you want to hear. Remember that the tennis ball is the signifier. So what do we have here? So really puzzling over this snake energy. The song that came through here is Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode. I can never pronounce that. After this song played, I got an advert. Now, in that song, they say, reach out and touch me. Reach out and touch me. And then the advert that played said, the quote from this advert was, you have everything you need to reach out and accept the... No, hang on. No, that's what it said here. You have everything you need to reach out and accept the gift from the universe. So I was reading that, listening to that song, and then the advert played, and it said, if you want to do something important, care for others. Your own personal Jesus. If you want to do something important, care for others. You have everything you need to reach out and accept this gift from the universe. Reach out. Reaching out to people, offering support, offering compassion, being a benefactor. Again, like with the Six of Pentacles card, it's offering support to people who need it. I think it's like, who needs this support? Who can I help the most? Where is the equal give and take? Who's going to give back to me, even emotionally, as much as I put in? So it doesn't feel like it's a financial thing so much as an emotional thing. So yeah, somebody could be doing something like social care, fostering. It was a social care advert. Now it's interesting, the cards that aren't here. So you had some stuff about being this kind of can sometimes give me devil energy, but there is no devil card here. There's no devil card. The only thing that's going on that's bad is like possibly self-deception, underhanded behavior, secrets. But I do see that somebody's trying to be truthful. There is a truth here, right? Somebody is making a choice. The song that I got to wrap up the reading was Starstruck. Now, I think this randomly played for me on Spotify once, which is how I ended up on my playlist. But Starstruck, 30H 3! Matt Squire, I don't really know who they are, but Katy Perry also sings in that song. So let me just pull up the lyrics to that one. I don't know, there's definitely sexual attraction here for someone with like Too Funky. But it's nice legs, Daisy Dukes makes a man go woo woo. That's the way they all come through, like low cut see-through shirts that make you that's the way she come through, because I just set them up to knock them down. So again, slightly bit worrying there. I think I should know how to make love to something innocent without leaving my fingerprints out or on it. Now, LOVE is just another word I never learned to pronounce. How do I say I'm sorry because the word is never going to come out? Tight jeans, double D's making me go woohoo. All the people on the street know. Iced out, lit up makes the kicks go. Yeah, I don't know. It's how to make love to something innocent without leaving my fingerprints on it. I don't know. Again, just keep your wits about you there. But starstruck as well. This thing about being a star, Rachel Stevens. That song about wanting to be a star. There's no star in this reading other than that sun card, but the star is not here. There is no 6 of Wands, so there's nothing to say anyone is a star or in the spotlight in the reading. What else do I have? And then LAX by Rachel Stevens. So I don't know. I'm LAX and X over here. I do feel like somebody is relieving a relationship where they've been stuck in a repeating cycle. And they're going forwards to something new, but I'm just a little bit worried, or somebody, could be this second woman, is worried about the intentions of this person, but they're showing as having really good intentions. Now, I asked about this person's intentions. So what is this person's intentions? What are they doing? And you got Justice and the King of Swords. This person wants to balance out the scales. They want to communicate. They want to be logical. They want to cut things out. I think they want to be truthful with that Justice card. The Justice card is Libra energy. It's very, very honest, very fair, very balanced. But again, 2 women, right? 2 women. But the sword is between them. So I do feel like one person possibly is going to cut out, or maybe this person wants to balance out. Maybe this person wants to juggle, but I'm not seeing cards of juggling. I'm seeing somebody making a decision and cutting something out. And then with this got clarified by truth be told. So masks coming off, heart space opening up, feelings and emotions being revealed. I do feel like this person is opening up about how they feel. They're communicating how they feel. They're telling the truth. Okay, so let me just let me just get the book for this one, number 14. I'm going to read the relationship message, but truth be told, essential meanings: honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. Relationship message. So this is what this masculine energy is doing: wanting justice, wanting equality, wanting fairness, communicating, truth be told, being very mature. People tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up until now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back, speak your truth and listen. That's what this person's intention is: to open up, to speak their truth and to listen. Clear communication. I asked specifically about the snake, because I was like, the snake worries me. The dog and the snake together can literally mean a bitchy best friend, somebody who pretends to be your friend to your face, but they're actually bitching about you behind your back. So be wary of that. But I don't think they're together. I think this is with this person, this loyalty, and I think this is to do with fears of the unknown. I think this is to do with not knowing what's behind the mask, because this person hasn't communicated yet. So somebody's blocking, somebody's in the head, somebody's saying, I don't want to be I don't want to be the other girl. I don't want to be deceptive in this situation. So I'm out until I have that open, honest communication. But the snake got the garden and the gate card and the sun. So sorry, the garden and the gate card was the snake. And I asked for clarity between what was between these two energies, and the sun is between these two energies. Okay, so that's really, really, really positive, actually. You know, if you'd have got deceit between these two energies, I would say that person is definitely a fake friend. But the sun is clarity, truth, and honesty. So let's read the garden and the gate and the snake first. Okay, so the snake was clarified by abundant, the garden and the gate, abundant prosperity, staying safe. So if you think this is somebody inside the Garden of Eden right now, okay, being tempted to leave the Garden of Eden. The card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colourful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while a girl wears a chain on her neck, around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there could be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. So again, I don't know if somebody's a benefactor. They're about to, a benefactor of love, a benefactor of time, attention. Maybe somebody's like nurturing somebody who's younger than them, you know, helping them with the career. I don't know what it could be. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or fear of the unknown. Okay, so here we go. Somebody stuck in a cycle is motivated by habit because they've got the fear of the unknown, but ultimately somebody's being truthful and walking away from a situation. And again, it's like being stuck in the Garden of Eden, but you could say, some people do argue that when Eve bit the apple, she was enlightened, you know. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it stop you from your karmic path or from living your truth. Again, truth. So this could be this person, right? It could be that this person's stuck in the home, stuck in a position where they can give, in a position where they can explore their truth, their emotional truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. I love this card, keeps coming out because it's like blooming COVID. Everybody's stuck in the house, you know, in their own garden, right? So the relationship between the dog card, again, loyalty, companionship, and the snake card, which can indicate deceptive behavior, somebody bearing the fangs in a situation, is the sun. So I'll read this card as well. Again, really positive. So this is the Queen of Wands, which can represent a very creative energy. So new beginnings and great creativity. The sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new light in the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning, the onset of a nurturing new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration and personal growth. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby. Again, snake energy can symbolize sexual energy, birth of a baby, or the writing or publication of a book, or even the birth of a new you. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. Expressing your truth and vision. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart, and make like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create, and know that the sun is shining on your intentions now. Now, all of this closes out with the Magician, the Page of Materials, and the Hierophant card. So the Hierophant can actually symbolize the universe, higher learning, gaining a higher perspective. The Magician is co-creating with the universe, manifesting, bringing your thoughts and making them a tangible reality. So let me just read this Page of Materials to you. Again, I am not hand selecting these cards. These are genuinely the cards that are coming out. There's the reward and recognition there underneath all this. Right, Page of Materials here. Manifesting. What did I just say? Discovering how to create abundance, practicing, planning, learning, new energy and new beginnings, new skills, a student working on the future, the natural laws of creation, right? Creation. prompt encoded plans. She's been working on new skills and manifesting her future into being, and she allows us to witness her progress mid-manifest. This page of materials has thought about what she wants, felt it, dreamed it up, and now she's ready to bring all that energy into form and give it a shape. Remember, this is wish fulfillment, okay? This is somebody getting what they've wished for, co-creating with spirit. She's delighted to share the good news with you that that this earth magic is here for all of us to tap into. These new opportunities and beginnings are sprouting in your life. Ace of Cups, new love. Have so much potential to become beautiful roses that mark triumph and success. Tap into the youthful and prosperous energy that is available to you right now and play, learn, study, explore and practice. Keep working your way up, leaf by leaf. Embody and ground this magical creator energy and diligently grow into your ideal state of love. So this could be self-love. This could be someone learning to love themselves as well. The Ace of Cups into the King of Cups. That is learning the full lesson. That's like, yeah, a full cycle. So I manifest to life this norm, and I shape my world with earth, all the materials I need to form reality to birth. Right, remember, right, manifesting, where's it gone? Dreams and wishes coming true, co-creating with the universe, page of materials, mid-manifestation. To close out the reading, the advice, you literally got building blocks and co-create. Literally, somebody is manifesting, co-creating with the universe, putting the building blocks together, growing, learning, achieving, going towards their success. Like, I've not made this up. This is genuinely the 2 cards that came out to clarify that. Someone is a mega manifester. Like, somebody is doing high vibrational energy, being truthful, being open, being honest, sending the wishes out to the universe and taking the steps towards what they want. So as you take a step towards what you want, the universe returns it to you. So success is on the way. Keep going. Don't give up. Hold on to the hope. Don't let those fears, all right, the fears of the unknown, stop you because you're on your way. You really are. That's everything. I'm going to leave it there, but that is brilliant. I'm about to run out of time. I hope this was helpful to somebody. Again, the tennis ball is the major signifier here, especially I think if it's a tennis ball that you throw to your dog, as you know, and then all the other things as well, the blue check, the red check, garden party, picnic, all those things are also signifiers for you. The names, what did we have? Rachel, Stephen, Michael, George, Rachel. So I hope that was helpful. Do leave me a like if you like, all that business. I'm going to go now. Best of luck, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye, guys.